Okay, guys, so when you go into your iPod today to start your picture, you're going to use DoodleBuddy, which is in Art 1, and you've used DoodleBuddy before, so I click on DoodleBuddy, and as it's starting up, remember, if somebody else's picture is on your iPod when it opens up, you shake it gently, and it will erase. This one won't have anything on there because I already erased it, but if somebody else's stuff is on there, you either shake it to erase it or hit that little wrench, and then it will erase it that way. Now, we're using DoodleBuddy because you've used DoodleBuddy before. You know where the tools are. This one's clean, but I'm going to show you real quick. Say this was somebody's picture. To get rid of it, you would save it first because you're not sure if they saved it. So you hit the wrench, save to photo album. It'll give you the message, okay. Then you either shake it or you hit clear. Okay, I'm just going to shake it so you can see. So if you get bumped, it might erase. Okay, so when you start, you're just going to make like a scene up at the lake, like you're up at the lake in the summer watching the sunset. So here's how we do that. You click on your brush, and we're going to make it blue first. We're going to make the sky blue. So I click on the sky, and this will also be water, the water part too. So halfway down my iPod, I just make a line that goes across. Now I want to use a bigger brush, so I go back onto my brush and I move my bar to make my brush bigger because I just want to color this in a hurry. So I'm going to make this brush really big now and go back in, and I'm just going to color the whole top in with blue. Now I'm going to take my brush, and I'm actually going to switch to chalk and make a different blue, and I'm just going to go over top of it like this to make some wispy looking sky up there. Okay, so now the next step is to make my water and my land. So to make my water, I pick a different color blue, and here's my water. This is where my lake is. Okay, so there's my background, this is my midground, and my foreground is going to be a little bit of beach, like the beach. And you can see with the chalk how it leaves like that little grainy look. And then I'm going to make some grass right at the bottom, like there's grass in front of the sand, like you're walking out to the beach. Okay, so there's my scene. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make a sun. So I make my sun by clicking on red. And my sun is setting back here, so I make a big sun, okay, and I color him in. All right, now to make it look like a reflection, I'm going to make my brush a little smaller, okay, and in the water, I'm just going to make like a reflection of the sun. See my reflection? So I'm also going to make some yellow in my sun to make it look like, because the sun is just a big ball of fire. Right? And then I'm going to put some lines in here, and the other thing I was going to do was make some like lines that are coming out from the sun. I picked a different color. See, I picked a different color for that, and it looks like the sun is setting. And I'll pick an orange to also fill in there. Okay. So now you can see my sun setting, okay? And just for fun, I'm going to make my brush really small, and I'm going to make like a little bird, like a seagull, that's sitting on the sand, okay? And I'm going to make one of his legs coming down there. So there's my little seagull with a little black on his wings, okay? And there's an eye right there. So there's my picture. Now, to save my picture, I hit the wrench, and I hit Save to Photo Album. And there it is. It says it saved it. Then I hit OK. Now, the next part is going to be how we get this into Cam Lite, which is the app we're going to use that makes the effects of the picture. Okay, so are you ready for that?